John Lucero, back with you again, CEO and co-founder of Agency Elevated, elevating insurance agents to higher levels of success and going from that old school insurance agent to a modern day badass agency business owner. Glad you're back with me today. If you saw on the subject, the title of today's video is The Art of Referrals. If you've been in the insurance agency for any amount of time, you have found already that the best clients that you will ever gain are those you gain through the referral process. Yet, what I've found in 17 plus years at the time of this recording in coaching, training, recruiting, and developing insurance agents is that most insurance agents don't have a systematic approach to ask for referrals on a regular basis for themselves and the teams that they are managing. So today I want to talk to you about the power of referrals and how to make it a systematic approach to your agency operations to truly be an agency business owner that takes full advantage of the referral type system that you can have within your agency. Now, what you must first understand when it comes to referral marketing, you must earn the right to ask for referrals. How do you do that, you may be thinking? You provide quality service, quality customer experience with every person that you touch. And that may not mean that they are a buyer, that they purchase the products from you. But if you provided them with quality service, an excellent experience, you have the right to ask for referrals. And you need to ask in a specific way that I'm going to coach you today. This message will be extremely brief, yet I will tell you, in my document that I'm just about to launch free to the marketplace, we spend an entire section on how to work the referral process. We also go in depth in my 5-week Elevate Your Agency course that you can find on our website as well on how the power of referrals can be used in your agency as an agency business owner. But today on this video, I'm going to make it very brief, very easy to understand on how you can work through the referral process. So the first thing to remember is you must earn the right to ask for referrals. Now that doesn't mean that it has to be a client that's purchased from you. If somebody contacts you and they want a proposal or they want a quote on their insurance, and for whatever reason you can't sell that product to them, but you know you've provided them with quality service, you still have the right to ask for referrals. And you must always, in every contact with a customer or a prospect, when you provide quality service, ask for referrals systematically. When you do that, the referral marketing system becomes an active marketing system. Most people look at referrals as a passive marketing system, meaning they have no way to track how many referrals they're going to get at any given time within their agency operations. Well, I'm here to tell you there is a systematic way that you can make referrals an active marketing system in your agency today. And you do that by systematically asking for referrals in every transaction and where you and your team members provide quality service. So let's use an example. Customer calls you with an issue with their bill. They don't understand their bill. They don't understand maybe their rate increase. How often do we hear that happen? You spend some time with that client, helping them understand their bill and explaining what's causing their rate increases to the point that you know that you have a satisfied client on the other end of that phone or the other end of that interaction. That is your opportune time to pivot into asking for referrals. A simple technique, and I have many of these that I list in our free document that we're just about to launch, our non-negotiable playbook for insurance agency owners, as well as in my 5-week Elevate Your Agency course. But you simply just change the conversation. Mr. or Mrs. Client, thank you for your call today. Are you satisfied with the service that I provided you with you? Do you have any further questions? Simple, direct to the point. Once you've asked those questions, and you've satisfied their needs on this interaction, you must directly pivot into the referral marketing system. And it simply can be a message as simple as this. Now, I want you to pay close attention to the dynamics of my body language and my words because they are very crucial in the referral marketing system. I'm glad that you're satisfied with your service today. As you may or may not know, I build my business by finding other like-minded clients just like yourself. Could you give me the name of 3 or 4 of your friends, family, neighbors, or coworkers that you believe would also benefit from my services? No, the volume didn't disappear. You didn't hit mute. That is strategic. You ask the question and then you shut your mouth. Yes, that's what I said. Shut your mouth. That awkward silence will drive them to give you referrals. Now, are you always going to get 3 or 5 referrals out of every interaction? No, of course not. So let me repeat again. Mr. or Mrs. Client, thank you for your call today. Are you satisfied with your service? Is there anything else that I could do for you? Once you've satisfied those needs, you pivot into the referral marketing system. You may or may not know, but I like to build my business with like-minded clients just like yourself. Could you give me the names of 3 or 4 or 5 of your friends, family, neighbors, or coworkers that you think would also benefit from my services? Shut your mouth and look down to your paper. Get ready to write. That's just one technique. It's very simple, but think about on a daily basis, how many interactions do you have with prospects, customers, clients throughout the day? 10, 15, 20, 30 between yourself and all your team members? If you systematically had a process that you asked that simple question in every interaction, then shut your mouth. The awkward silence would create referrals for you. It becomes an active marketing system because over time it will become measurable. What I would challenge you to do, as you as the agency owner, you must set the direction for your operations. Get a simple notepad next to your desk, next to your phone for yourself and for all of your team members. And on there, simply put, how many referrals did you ask for? How many referrals did you get? On every interaction, phone call specifically, because you have that voice-to-voice connection, but face-to-face works just as well. You can also do it through email interactions. Any communication with a client, customer, or prospect, you must always pivot to getting referrals. If you do this and you mark down how many people you asked and how many referrals you get, very quickly in a short amount of time, you'll have a measurable marketing system where you know how many referrals you can gain on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, and as you build this out on an annual basis. These are warm prospects that you have a higher likelihood to close sales on because they've been referred by your quality clients. But I challenge you, how many of you are doing this today systematically? Not very many. Yet, you all know how powerful it is to have referrals, but you don't systematically, on a regular basis, have a process to do this. Like everything that I coach insurance agents, until you make it a system, you measure it, you track it, it will never happen. So I simply said, put a notepad next to your phones, on your desk, and simply write on there, how many referrals did I ask for? How many referrals did I get? From there, you can take it even further and track how many referrals turned into sales. That's the first step of the process. Now, the second step of the process, if you want to build a referral system that will feed you for years upon years, once your client or prospects gives you a referral, follow back up with them. Once you've talked to the contact that they gave you, give them a call back. Mr. or Mrs. Client, I wanted to thank you again for referring me Bobby and Sue last week. And I wanted to let you know I reached out to both of them. We had a great conversation, and we'll be meeting to discuss their insurance coverage. I value your service. I value of thinking of me and referring your friends and family. I wanted to make sure you knew that I'm taking good care of them, and again, thank you. Another crucial step in the referral marketing system that many people miss. Many people don't want to refer people to you because they think you're going to be rough on them or you're going to be a hard salesperson. When you show them the respect of thanking them and letting them know what happened in the process, you are more likely to get more referrals. In fact, as an additional pivot step, thank you for referring Bobby and Sue to me. I'm scheduled to meet with them next week and go over their insurance coverage, and I wanted to thank you again for giving me those referrals. I also wanted to ask you, since last time we met, did you happen to think of any other friends or family or coworkers that could also benefit from my services? Shut your mouth, get ready to write, and see what happens. So today's message is very simple in concept, very hard to put into action until you make it measurable. So a real quick summary. Referrals should be asked for in every transaction. Rate increases, disgruntled customers, proposals, whatever the process is, when you interact with somebody within your agency operations and you provided them excellent service, you have earned the right to ask for referrals. Step 1, ask them for referrals, give them direction. If you notice, I kind of fed their mind and said, could you give me the name of 3 or 4 or 5 of your friends, family, or coworkers? I gave them a thought process and a track to run on. Then most importantly, shut your mouth, get ready to write it down, and be ready. And track those results. The final step is to follow back up with the referral source after you've contacted their referrers that they sent to you. The referrals they sent to you, follow back up with them. That'll keep this process ongoing. Start this process today. Have a team meeting with all of your team. Put this in force today. We all know the value of referrals as they come to our business. Yet most insurance agencies do not have a systematic approach to go after it. Well, today we've given you some tools to use. As always, go to our website, agencyelevated.com. Check out our product lines in there. By the time that you're listening to this message, there's a very good likelihood that our free ebook will be out to the market, the non-negotiable playbook, which has an entire section about how to handle referrals. As well, check out our podcast at Agency Elevated. As well, so like, comment, and subscribe on this YouTube channel. And please share this information if you find value and you think your peers in the industry would also get value. Have a great rest of your day. I'm John Lucero, the CEO and co-founder of Agency Elevated, where we are elevating insurance agents to higher levels of success. Have a great rest of your day. I'll be back with you soon.